Hey guys, what's up? This is Phoebe and this is Mike. He's the station owner. We're from Alternative Twist Radio. Today we have a new artist spotlight featuring Caley Rose. Hi, Caley.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so excited to get you on today. So I've seen a lot of action on your social media. I see that you're on tour and that must be amazing.
Tour has been very, interesting. We decided that we kind of wanted to do this music tour and tour around the country, also to see every part of this country and all the goodness that it has to offer. And then we started renovating this Airstream trailer, which we're calling the Shiny Twinkie. And then tour kind of took off before the Twinkie was renovated, because I had a radio station reach out to me from Chattanooga to perform at their summer kickoff show, and the Twinkie wasn't ready. So tour has taken off, and then we went to New Orleans from there and North Carolina, and we're still renovating this Airstream trailer, but at some point the music tour and the Airstream trailer will combine forces.
Usually do have a couple of questions for you. So one of the first questions is, we see that your music have been playing on the top 40 radio stations, around the country. So how do you actually feel about that?
I am feeling pretty darn good about that. It's been a real dream to be able to turn on the car radio, because sometimes it happens in the city that I'm currently in, and sometimes it doesn't, and I hear it, from social media and internet radio. But to be able to turn on the car radio and hear my music coming out of the car speakers, it's like, brings me back to being a little kid, and those dreams are coming true.
Yeah, and I was listening to your new song, Lonely Bird. You just released it. And it's very different. Yeah, it's very different from your other female empowerment upbeat songs. It's more of a slow kind of ballad. So what inspired you to write it?
Yeah, thank you so much. That means a lot that you enjoy it. Lonely Bird is inspired by my grandfather passed away. Now it's been almost 11 years, but it's something that I think about every day, because grief never goes away. It just kind of dissipates and then comes back in waves. And I was walking near the water in Santa Monica at this park that I used to love walking in. And I was thinking about him, because I used to go to the water in order to feel close to him, because we both felt really connected to water. And I saw this hummingbird, and I just kind of personified my grief and my loneliness on the hummingbird. And so the melody kind of came to me. And I always get frustrated when singers say, it just kind of came to me. But that is the spark of inspiration. And then you have to chase it and pin it down and work on it and tool kind of, your craft. So that's what happened after that. And then the song was birthed.
That's pretty nice. Nice. So you're actually on tour for, I guess, what the top 40 radio stations there in Tennessee.
Yes.
So how's the actual tour going?
It's taken off. It's been really fun to visit different cities and play for different crowds and kind of see the differences and similarities between cities. But I love being with a live crowd and feeling that energy. I did a lot of streaming during quarantine on Twitch and stuff, which I love as well. But there's nothing like being in a room with real people. And with COVID, we have to be really safe and sensitive. But being, in an open space, I've really enjoyed playing outdoors during quarantine. So I've been doing that a lot to try to stay safe and still be able to perform music.
I've seen a lot of your pictures on social media. So is this your own tour that you're doing, or is this sponsored by, a radio station, or what's that about?
I'm scheduling it on my own. Certain things kind of come up, and so I respond to them. But yeah, the radio station invited me to Chattanooga, so that's why I went there. And then I partnered with a couple of charities in New Orleans, and so that's why I went there. And we raised some money for charity by doing a show there for two charities, Rain Tree and Upturn Arts, and they both help children in different ways. And it's self-propelled, but I'm also sponsored by this awesome podcast. They bought me my big outdoor speaker, without which I could not do this show. And it's called the Art Podcast, and they have been really helpful in sponsoring me. So that was really wonderful.
Good.
Very cool. I did see one of your posts. You did a porch, what was it called? A porch event or something?
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Thank you. New Orleans has porch concerts, and it's like a thing that has been happening a lot during quarantine. And a friend of mine lives there, and so she wanted me to visit, and I wanted to visit her. And I said, you know those porch concerts you talked about? Could we put one on? And I didn't realize quite how much work would go into it for her, but she kept saying, you know, I want to do this. Let's raise money for charity. So it was just wonderful. Yeah. And a lot of people from the neighborhood came out, and they were so supportive that we took over their neighborhood. New Orleans, yeah, New Orleans loves live music. I feel like it'll happen spontaneously. You'll be walking down the street and you'll just see something. You know, we ran into a battle of the bands when we were there. So that city knows live music well and embraces it.
What is actually going to be your next release?
So at the end of June, I'm going to be releasing my new song, Check Me Out. And it is empowering and high energy for the summer.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Fun. I can't wait to hear it. So you'll be sending it to us soon, right?
I sure will. Thank you so much.
Cool.
People are so wonderful, you know, especially in the radio community. It's been really fun connecting with people in different cities, and I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me and my music. It really means the world.
Yeah. When I saw you on TikTok, I was like, oh my gosh, I love her voice. I was so enthralled by your music. And then when I also started hearing your other songs, I was like, wait a minute, it's so different from Lonely Bird. I actually I love both of your kind of upbeat styles and your more ballad, you know.
I worried that, you know, for a while I was like, should I be two separate artists, you know, but all of the songs feel like me, and they feel like they come from my heart, and I feel confident in performing them. So I hope that, you know, I want to give fans credit in that they can go with me on this journey.
Yeah.
Yes.
It means a lot that you like both.
Absolutely. A lot of our artists are very diverse. So I'm all about supporting the diversity of music, because it is about the individuality and the uniqueness of the artist. And that's what makes it so wonderful. And you're sharing that, you're being vulnerable with your fans, you know, and that's what I think people connect with.
Absolutely. And hopefully good music is good music, and people are here for it, you know, if it's fast or if it's slow or if it's emotional or if it's empowering. So I aligned with some guiding principles, and that's kind of helped me figure out what I want to say in the world, which is I want people to feel confidence. I want people to feel authenticity in my music and positivity. So as long as that's something that I'm bringing forward in these songs, then I know that it's for me.
There you go.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great message. So we're talking about your tour. Is there a website that people can go on to check you out, buy tickets when you're on tour?
Yes, CaleyRose.com. We'll have all that information. I have my music everywhere music is streamed, on Spotify and all of the places. What is it? Bands in Town. That's a good one for shows. And I'm going to be putting everything on there. I'll be in Los Angeles in June, early June. So I'm going to book a show there. And yeah, follow places. And if anyone is listening, it's Caley, C-A-L-E-Y. That's the tricky part you got to remember. And then Rose, as in the flower. Caley Rose on all social media except for TikTok, which is Caley Rose Music. Somebody else got to that at Caley Rose before I did. Before
we actually go to the whole entire, watching your video, I did see a video that you had on social media for, it's called, I believe, That Chick.
Yes.
What was the inspiration behind that one?
So That Chick is, I was wanting to write a female empowerment song with my collaborator, Peaches X Cream. And I didn't feel connected to any of these really empowering songs because I didn't feel confident. And we wrote a song that was kind of for the work in progress chick, the girl who wanted to be confident and was working on it, but didn't feel all the way there yet, because all of these pop stars were writing these songs that were so confident. And I was just like, I'm not there. I want to be there so badly, And it's funny, since then, that was 2 years ago, maybe. I started writing everything 4 years ago. So I think that was 2 years ago that we wrote that one. Since then, I feel like I've gotten much more confident. So that song has helped me get there, and singing and performing the songs has helped me get there. But it's funny because I wasn't there. So maybe eventually I'll write an empowerment anthem, but that one's the work in progress empowerment anthem.
So why don't we watch your music video, and that is called That Chick.
Thank you.
is, I'm lost but fine. Truth is, I'm a mess, just trying to get by. But I still got fight. But I still got bite. It's about to be my time, I'm working on it. Cause I want moves like Cardi, Lizzo swag, confidence. I want drip like Kylie, stilettos in stadiums like Ari. I'm working all day, all night, don't need no help, I'ma be just fine. I'm all about that grind, cause I wanna be that chick. 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 I wanna be that. Truth is, I'm broke, no lie. Truth is, I'm lost but fine. Truth is, I'm a mess, just trying to get by. But I still got fight. But I still got bite. It's about to be my time. I'm gonna be that chick. Rabbit became Rihanna. Stephanie morphed into Gaga. I'm turning it up, put the fierce into Sasha, and I'm gonna be who I wanna. I'm gonna find my Rihanna. I'm gonna be my own Gaga. I'm turning it up, put the fierce in my Sasha, and I'm gonna be who I wanna. She gon' be that chick. All about that grind, cause I wanna be that chick. All about that grind, cause I wanna be that chick. All about that grind, cause I wanna be that. I want moves like Cardi, Lizzo swag, confidence. I want drip like Kylie, stilettos in stadiums like Ari. I'm working all day, all night, don't need no help, I'ma be just fine. I'm all about that grind, cause I wanna be that chick. 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 I wanna be that chick.
That was an awesome video, Caley. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you guys want to catch me in Los Angeles, I'll be near you on June 4th. I'll definitely be playing, and I'll be posting all of the exact venues on my website, on social media, everywhere that I am, at Caley Rose, C-A-L-E-Y, Rose as in the flower. You can stream all my music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Deezer, all the places where music is streamed and downloaded. Caley Rose, C-A-L-E-Y, Rose as in the flower. And I'll also be performing in Kansas City on July 2nd at this really cool winery. It's called Somerset Winery in Martin City. And I'm going to be doing a really long set there. And it's going to be a really pretty venue. So I'm very excited to be playing all these places. And find it on social media.
Cool. I'm so glad you were able to come on with us today, Caley. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you for finding me and liking my music and playing it.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please share, like, and subscribe to our channel, and find us on all of our social media, links in our bio. Thanks.